Today we have a super exciting topic that has been buzzing around in the movie community. I know many of you have been wondering, is Garrett Hedlund in Tron, Ares? And I'm here to break it all down for you in a way that's fun, clear, and totally engaging. So, sit tight and let's dive right in. I remember when Tron Legacy hit the screens and left us with that amazing cliffhanger, especially with Garrett Hedlund's character, Sam Flynn. You know, Sam Flynn wasn't just any character, he was set up to be the next big leader at ENCOM, the company that changed everything on the grid. At the end of Tron Legacy, when Sam takes charge of ENCOM after bringing a program into the real world, it felt like a promise of an epic future. But now with Tron Ares on the horizon, there's a lot of talk and many questions swirling around. One burning question in our community is, will we see Garrett Hedlund return as Sam Flynn? Let's take a step back for a minute and look at the trailer for Tron Ares. The trailer gives us some fascinating clues, like the introduction of Jared Leto's Ares program and the return of Jeff Bridges as Kevin Flynn. And then there's that dramatic moment where the grid attacks the real world. It's all so thrilling and has sparked endless theories about what might come next. The visuals in the trailer are stunning, right? They really pull you in with bright lights, intense colors, and a world that feels both familiar and totally new. It makes you imagine the endless possibilities for where the story might head. Now, I know many of you are really curious about whether Garrett Hedlund is coming back to continue Sam Flynn's journey. Well, here's the thing, as of now, there is no official confirmation that Garrett Hedlund will appear in Tron Ares. I know that might be disappointing for some of you who have grown attached to Sam Flynn and his story. But let's talk about why this question is so important and how it ties into our love for the Tron universe. There has been a lot of buzz and a fair amount of confusion about whether Tron Ares is even a sequel to Tron Legacy. Originally, the plan was for the film to follow Sam Flynn and Olivia Wilde's Quorra from where they left off. Imagine that, continuing their story in a way that builds on everything we've seen so far. But then, things changed. The script went through several big changes. At one point, the film was planned as a reboot of the franchise. Later on, the concept was revised again, this time to be a sequel that would stand on its own. Because of all these script changes, we're now left with a situation where neither Sam Flynn nor Quorra has been confirmed to appear in the new film. Now, I totally get that this kind of change can be hard to process, especially if you connected deeply with the story and the characters from Tron Legacy. It's like watching your favorite TV show suddenly change direction. We all have our own emotional ties to these characters, and it's completely natural to feel a bit let down when a character you love might not be part of the next chapter. But here's where it gets interesting. Even though Garrett Hedlund's character might not appear, there is still a possibility that his story could continue in some shape or form in the future. In one interview, Hedlund himself hinted that this might not be the end of Sam and Quorra's journey at all. He said, "I know how hard everybody's been working within the world of the grid. I'm really proud over all the obstacles they have with that one to see it come to fruition. And who knows? Maybe it's not the last anyone will see of Sam and Quorra." That line gives us a glimmer of hope that maybe, just maybe, there's a chance for a return in future installments. Let's pause for a moment and talk about the emotional side of this story. I know that many of you have followed the Tron saga not just for the cool visuals and action, but because it speaks to us on a deeper level. The story of Sam Flynn is emotionally impactful and relatable. We see him step up in a time of crisis, taking charge of a world that's caught between two dimensions. It reminds us of the struggles we face in our own lives, where sometimes we are called to take bold steps even when the path ahead is uncertain. And that feeling of rising to a challenge is something we can all connect with. It's not just about a movie or a character, it's about the courage to lead, to change, and to stand up for what is right. I also want to talk about the visual appeal of Tron Ares, which is one of the key reasons why this franchise has such a devoted fan base. From the neon-lit landscapes of the grid to the sleek, futuristic designs, every frame is crafted to be a visual feast. Even if you're not a hardcore sci-fi fan, the beauty of these visuals can capture your imagination and transport you to another world. And that's one of the greatest strengths of the Tron series. It's not just a story, it's an experience. The imagery and design work together to create an atmosphere that is both otherworldly and deeply human. Another important aspect of today's discussion is the idea of community and identity. Our community of Tron fans is one that is incredibly passionate and tightly knit. We share theories, we debate plot points, and we celebrate the moments that make the story so special. Whether you're tuning in for the latest trailer breakdown or sharing your own fan art, it's all part of this larger identity that binds us together. And I want to encourage everyone here to keep that conversation going. Let's keep sharing our ideas, our hopes, and our love for this franchise, because it is our passion and our community that makes this experience so vibrant and exciting. Now, I'm sure many of you are thinking about the call to action here. What do we do with all this uncertainty about the future of Sam Flynn's story? I believe that as fans, our voice matters. We have the power to share our thoughts with the creators and show them just how much we care about the characters and the storylines. So here's my call to action for you. Join the conversation on social media, comment below with your thoughts, and let's build a community that celebrates every part of the Tron universe. Whether you're hoping for a sequel that brings back Garrett Hedlund or you're excited about the new directions the story might take, your voice counts. I also want to touch on the fact that the film's changes have given us a lot to talk about. The evolution from a planned sequel that would have featured Sam and Quorra to a reboot-turned-sequel tells us a lot about the challenges of making big movies in today's changing world. It reminds us that storytelling is never a straight line. There are twists, turns, and sometimes unexpected detours. But these changes also open up new possibilities for character development and plot twists that we may not have seen before. Even if Garrett Hedlund's Sam Flynn doesn't make an appearance this time, his legacy is still there, woven into the fabric of the story and the future of the Tron world. Now, let's look at some of the clues that have been shared about the upcoming movie. The trailer, as many of you have noticed, hints at a significant shift with the creation of Jared Leto's Ares program. For those who have followed the history of the screenplay, you might recall that the Ares program was a part of earlier drafts. This means that while the script has changed, some elements have persisted. Jared Leto's involvement is intriguing because it adds another layer of complexity to the narrative. The Ares program, which seems to be tied to the grid's expansion into the real world, suggests that the movie might explore new conflicts and challenges that were not present before. It raises the stakes and makes you wonder, could this be the start of a brand new storyline that will eventually bring us back to Sam Flynn? I know this is a lot to take in, and it might feel like the story is moving in unexpected ways. But that's part of what makes the Tron series so engaging. The unpredictability of the narrative is both a source of suspense and a chance for fresh, bold ideas to take center stage. It challenges us as viewers to think about what we expect from a sequel and what we might be missing if a beloved character like Sam Flynn isn't there. And while some may feel disappointed by this change, I see it as an opportunity for the story to evolve and for new characters to shine. After all, every great story needs a mix of old favorites and new heroes to keep the magic alive. I want to circle back to something Garrett Hedlund said in his interview with Collider. When he talked about the work that has gone into the world of the grid and hinted at the possibility of seeing more of Sam and Quorra, it struck a chord with many of us. His words were filled with genuine passion and hope. They made us feel like even though things might be changing, the essence of the story remains intact. It's a reminder that the spirit of Tron is not confined to one movie or one character. It's a living, breathing narrative that grows with every new twist and turn. Let me be honest with you all, the emotions running through our community right now are a mix of excitement, nostalgia, and even a little bit of sadness. We all want to see our favorite characters thrive, but we also know that sometimes stories take unexpected paths. It's like reading a book that you love and then finding out that the next chapter might not go the way you thought. That uncertainty can be nerve-wracking, but it's also what makes storytelling so powerful. It forces us to open our minds to new ideas and to embrace the journey, even if we're not entirely sure where it will lead. I can imagine some of you are asking, what does this mean for the future of the Tron franchise? Well, from my perspective, it means that the story is far from over. Even if we don't see Garrett Hedlund's Sam Flynn in Tron, Ares, the character's legacy is still a part of everything we've seen so far. And who knows? The movie might be setting the stage for something even bigger down the road, a return that is both surprising and well-earned. Sometimes, when one door closes, another opens, and that is the beauty of a dynamic and evolving story. This is the moment where our community can truly shine. I encourage each and every one of you to share your theories and your hopes in the comments below. Let's create a space where we can discuss what might come next, and celebrate the journey that the Tron universe is taking us on. I know that together, as a community, we can keep the spirit of the story alive, no matter how many twists and turns it takes. Before we wrap up today's video, I want to leave you with one final thought. Sometimes the most powerful stories are the ones that surprise us. They challenge our expectations and force us to see things in a new light. Whether or not Garrett Hedlund appears in Tron, Ares, his role in shaping the Tron universe has already left an indelible mark on the story. And that mark is something we, as fans, will always cherish. The future may be uncertain, but our passion for great storytelling remains constant. So, what do you think? Are you hoping to see Sam Flynn make a comeback, or are you excited to explore the new directions that Tron, Ares might take? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one, and your opinions mean the world to me. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Tron, please hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more updates and discussions on all things movies and pop culture. Thank you so much for watching and for being a part of this amazing community. Your support and enthusiasm fuel this channel and make every discussion so rewarding. I promise to keep you updated as soon as more news about Tron, Ares is released, and together, we'll keep exploring the mysteries and magic of this incredible universe. Until next time, keep dreaming big and never stop believing in the power of great storytelling. Stay curious, stay engaged, and remember, every twist and turn in the story is an opportunity for us to grow and connect. This is our journey together, and I can't wait to see where it leads. See you in the next video. And hey, if you have any more questions or if there's another movie or topic you'd like me to explore in detail, drop a comment down below. I love hearing your ideas and suggestions, and who knows? Your idea might be the next big video on this channel. Thanks again for being here and for being part of this amazing community. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and I'm so excited to continue this adventure together. Remember, the future of the Tron universe is still being written, and we're all here to witness it. Every theory you share, every discussion we have, and every like and subscribe is a testament to our shared love for these stories. Let's keep the conversation alive and continue to inspire each other with our passion for movies, technology, and everything in between. I hope today's discussion has given you a deeper insight into the mysteries behind Tron, Ares, and the potential role of Garrett Hedlund in this evolving saga. It's a story full of twists and emotional highs and lows, much like our own lives. And just like in the grid, sometimes the unexpected can lead to the most thrilling adventures. As we wrap up, think about how these changes in the movie mirror the changes in our own lives. Sometimes plans change, sometimes people take different paths, but in every twist of fate, there is a lesson and a chance for something new. And as fans, as a community, we have the unique ability to not only adapt to these changes but to celebrate them. That's what makes this journey so special. So, until next time, keep your eyes peeled for more updates, and never stop asking the big questions. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey through the world of Tron, and for being such an engaged, passionate community. I'll see you in the next video. Stay awesome, stay inspired, and most importantly, stay curious. Bye for now.